Imagine a building older than most countries. You're picturing the Pantheon in Rome. It's been standing strong for almost 2,000 years. That's older than the Colosseum. The Pantheon is a masterpiece of ancient Roman architecture. It's a giant round building topped with a dome that seems to touch the sky. The Pantheon is a symbol of Rome's power and ingenuity. It's a must-see for any visitor to the Eternal City. For centuries, people have been amazed by the Pantheon's beauty and engineering. Its massive dome, with its mysterious hole at the top, has inspired architects for generations. The Pantheon is a testament to the skill and artistry of the ancient Romans. It's a place where history comes alive. Let's step back in time and explore the fascinating story of the Pantheon. We'll uncover its secrets, from its original purpose to its lasting impact on the world. The Pantheon's story begins in 27 BC. Marcus Agrippa, a powerful Roman general, built the first Pantheon. He dedicated it to all the Roman gods, hence the name Pantheon, meaning to all gods in Greek. This first Pantheon was impressive, but sadly it was destroyed by fire in 80 AD. Then another fire damaged it again in 110 AD. The Pantheon needed a savior. Emperor Hadrian, known for his love of architecture, stepped in. He decided to rebuild the Pantheon on a grander scale. His vision was to create a monument that would surpass the glory of the original. Hadrian's ambitious project would take over a decade to complete. He spared no expense, using the finest materials and employing the most skilled craftsmen in the Roman Empire. The Pantheon we see today is mostly Hadrian's masterpiece, completed around 126 AD. He kept Agrippa's name on the front, a mark of respect. But Hadrian's architects and engineers were the real heroes of this story. They faced a challenge: how to build the largest dome the world had ever seen. The dome's diameter is a massive 142 feet or 43 meters. Imagine trying to build that without modern tools. Their solution was ingenious. They used concrete, a relatively new material at the time. Roman concrete was incredibly strong and durable. The dome's thickness varies, thinner at the top to reduce weight. The Pantheon's dome wasn't just big, it was smart. This combination of size and clever engineering made it a wonder of the ancient world. Emperor Hadrian wasn't just a powerful ruler, he was a lover of art, culture, and especially architecture. He's considered one of the 5 good emperors of Rome, known for their just rule and advancements in many areas. Hadrian poured his passion into the Pantheon's reconstruction. He wanted to create a space that was both awe-inspiring and welcoming. The Pantheon's design reflects his vision perfectly. From the outside, the Pantheon appears simple and harmonious. It has a massive porch with 16 granite columns, each weighing 60 tons. These columns, topped with ornate capitals, give a sense of grandeur and power. But it's the inside that truly takes your breath away. The vast circular space is bathed in natural light from the oculus, the famous hole at the top of the dome. This creates a magical atmosphere. Section 5. A masterpiece of concrete. The Pantheon's revolutionary structure. The Pantheon's dome is a testament to the Romans' mastery of concrete. This wasn't the concrete we know today. Roman concrete was a special mix of volcanic ash, lime, and small rocks called aggregate. This created a material that was incredibly strong and could harden even underwater. To build the dome, the Romans used a technique called opus caementitium. They built a wooden framework, then poured layers of concrete onto it. Each layer was allowed to harden before the next was added. The Pantheon's dome is not a perfect hemisphere. It's actually a series of arches and vaults that distribute the weight evenly. This clever design, along with the use of lighter materials like pumice in the upper sections, allowed the Romans to create such a massive structure. The Pantheon's dome was the largest in the world for over 1,300 years. It wasn't until the Renaissance that architects dared to build anything bigger. The Pantheon's innovative use of concrete paved the way for future architectural marvels. Section 6. Reaching for the Heavens. The story of the Pantheon's dome. The dome of the Pantheon is more than just a roof. It's a symbol of the heavens and the power of the Roman Empire. The Romans believed that the dome represented the celestial sphere, the home of the gods. The dome's interior is decorated with 5 rings of coffers, square recesses that diminish in size as they rise towards the oculus. These coffers serve a practical purpose, reducing the dome's weight. but they also create a stunning visual effect, drawing the eye upwards towards the light. The oculus, the circular opening at the dome's apex, is the Pantheon's most distinctive feature. It's 27 feet, or 8.2 meters, in diameter and open to the sky. This creates a dramatic play of light and shadow inside the building. The oculus also serves as a symbolic connection between the earthly and the divine. It allows rain to fall into the Pantheon, reminding visitors of the power of nature and the gods. Section 7. An architectural marvel, the oculus and its play of light. The oculus is the Pantheon's eye to the heavens. Throughout the day, sunlight streams through this opening, creating a constantly shifting beam of light that illuminates the interior. It's like a giant sundial marking the passage of time. As the sun moves across the sky, the beam of light from the oculus moves across the walls and floor of the Pantheon. It illuminates different parts of the building, highlighting the intricacies of the architecture and creating a sense of drama and movement. On rainy days, the oculus becomes a source of water, too. Rain falls through the opening, creating a circular pool on the floor. This was part of the Pantheon's original design. The floor is slightly sloped towards a drainage system that channels the water away. The oculus is not just a hole in the roof, it's a carefully calculated architectural element that enhances the Pantheon's beauty and symbolism. It connects the building to the natural world and creates a unique and unforgettable experience for visitors. From pagan temple to Christian church, a transformation through time. The Pantheon has witnessed centuries of Roman history. It's seen empires rise and fall, religions change, and cities transform. But through it all, the Pantheon has endured. In 609 AD, the Pantheon underwent a significant transformation. Pope Boniface IV consecrated it as a Christian church. It was renamed the Basilica of St. Mary and the Martyrs. This saved the Pantheon from destruction during the Middle Ages when many ancient Roman buildings were plundered for materials. The conversion to a church brought changes to the Pantheon's interior. Altars and Christian artwork were added. Some of the original Roman decorations were removed or covered. Despite these changes, the Pantheon retains its essential Roman character. It's a remarkable example of architectural continuity, a place where pagan and Christian traditions coexist. The Pantheon's story reminds us that history is a tapestry woven from many threads. The Pantheon's influence echoes in history. The Pantheon's influence on architecture is undeniable. Its innovative design, particularly its dome, inspired architects for centuries. During the Renaissance, architects rediscovered the brilliance of Roman architecture, and the Pantheon became a model for countless churches, palaces, and government buildings. One of the most famous examples is the Duomo in Florence, Italy. Filippo Brunelleschi, its architect, studied the Pantheon's dome closely. He used similar techniques to build the Duomo's dome, which was even larger than the Pantheon's. The Pantheon's influence can also be seen in the United States Capitol building in Washington, D.C. The Capitol's dome, completed in 1866, was inspired by both the Pantheon and St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. From the Renaissance to the present day, the Pantheon's legacy continues to inspire architects around the world. Its timeless design reminds us that great architecture transcends time and culture. A timeless treasure visiting the Pantheon today. Today, the Pantheon is one of Rome's most popular tourist destinations, and for good reason. It's a breathtaking building that offers a glimpse into the glory of ancient Rome, but it's more than just a museum piece. The Pantheon is still a functioning church with masses and religious services held regularly. Imagine attending a service in a building that has stood for almost 2 millennia. When you visit the Pantheon, take some time to soak in the atmosphere. Look up at the dome and imagine the skill and ingenuity it took to build it. Notice how the light from the oculus changes throughout the day. Walk around the interior and admire the statues, artwork, and tombs. The Pantheon is the final resting place of some famous figures, including the artist Raphael. The enduring legacy, the Pantheon's message through the ages. The Pantheon's story is a reminder of the power of human ingenuity and creativity. It's a testament to the skill of the ancient Roman architects and engineers who created a building that has stood the test of time. But the Pantheon is more than just a technical marvel, it's a symbol of human aspiration, our desire to reach for the heavens and create something that will outlast us. The Pantheon's message echoes through the ages, inspiring us to dream big and to strive for excellence in all that we do. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, human creativity can triumph. So, the next time you're in Rome, make sure to visit the Pantheon, stand in awe of its grandeur, and let its history and beauty wash over you. For in the Pantheon, we see a reflection of ourselves, our capacity for innovation, our appreciation for beauty, and our enduring spirit.